First off, when did you first hear about the move to Lincoln City? When did that start to become an option for you?
So it goes back to summer pretty much. I did a Zoom meeting in summer, obviously with talks with Lincoln, and obviously I got just talks with like the area and the club and everything. So I was obviously familiar with it. But then obviously about 2 weeks before I signed, I got told off my agent, obviously, that Lincoln are interested in a loan. So it was always something I was interested in. Obviously I was happy at Forest Green, don't get me wrong, but there was a lot more, I'd say, pros to the Lincoln move than there was at Forest Green, so that's why I chose Lincoln. Yeah.
Is it quite difficult as a player when you're having to make that quick move? One day you're training with one of your League One clubs, and the next day you're in new kit, you're meeting new teammates at another League One side?
Yeah, no, it is hard, to be fair. That's probably one of the worst things about football, because you get settled and you make good friends with people, and then obviously it's football. At the end of the day, you've got to choose what you think is going to be best for your career, and I felt coming here was the best thing for me. So obviously saying bye to everyone and everything's obviously sad, but you got to do what's best for yourself.
Yeah, you say you think it's the best thing for you. What are you wanting from this spell at Lincoln?
Obviously we're a lot higher in the table. That's massive as well, and the style of play is a lot. I think suits me a lot more. And I just feel for me to achieve and be the best one player I can be, it suits me a lot more being here. Like obviously goals and assists is what I aim towards, and clean sheets, and I feel like I can get more and do better from being here.
And over the last couple of years, you've been able to get a lot of first team football out on loan. How important and how crucial has that been to your development as a footballer, do you think?
No, massive. I feel like you don't really understand football until you play men's football. Like, there's such a big jump from obviously like say 23s and 18s to like men's football, because I think you play the proper game, if that makes sense. So it's less like just tick attacker and whatever. It's more like you hold your shape and you might counter, or like it means more as well because you're playing for something. Like there's something on the line.
And your parent club in particular, we've seen quite a few players from Sheffield United move to Boston United over the last couple of years, like Femi Sariki and Marcus Dewhurst and others. Is that good for you to be at a club that allows that, rather than to get stuck in that 18s and 23 system without playing men's games?
Yeah, because I feel like you get experience, and with experience, obviously, you learn a lot more. Like, I'd say I've learned unreal amounts since the times I've been out. So yeah, like I think it's massive that people like you obviously get to go out on loan and stuff.
The one frustration, I guess, is not being able to play in the EFL Trophy because of being cup tied. How hard is that to take when you know how close Lincoln are to Wembley?
No, it's frustrating. Obviously, it's a massive game, and is it 3 games away from Wembley? So it's close. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, I wanted to play in it, but unfortunately, I'm cup tied, so I've just got to sit on the side and watch.
And yourself and Sean Rowan are going to be the 2 players fighting it out for that left back position. Do you like being at a club where you know you've got to fight for a place, and it's not a guarantee that you're going to be starting week in, week out?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like if you've got competition, it makes you push even more to play, because you know if you're not doing as well as you should be doing, then you're more than likely going to get replaced. And I feel like if you haven't got any competition, you can kind of take the foot off the gas a little bit. I feel like you're less, not bothered, but you've not got as much like stress or whatever have you. Like when you've got someone obviously that you know will take your shirt, there's more on it, so it makes you drive more.
Follow in your heart, in spirit, in soul. You make every tackle, score every goal. You're part of it, wherever you are in the world. From the first minute until the last kick.